that's good. I think it was one of the best Thursdays we've had. Our guys, you see one of the minutes knowing it's a little bit better. We actually had a schedule today. We've got 2 minutes and 44 seconds early right there. So that's good. That's a good Thursday. Good day. Questions?
You guys ranked among the nation's leaders in sacks and tackles for loss last year. It's still the goal just to lead the nation. And why do you think you guys are capable of that?
Well, I mean, again, last year it only counts for last year. It doesn't count for this year. Our goal of our defense is simply this: we want to get the ball back as fast as we can for our offense. That's number one. Number two, we want to be the number one scoring offense. Our defense in the country is being offense. Okay, we were 40th last year, so that's more important than anything. Those two things. We want to lead the country in takeaways, lead the country in scoring defense. Right? Number one thing affects that's rushing defense. Obviously, the next thing we'll lead the country. TFLs, we did that, so we did it again. We were second in sacks. I think Stanford had 4.07. We had 4.05 or something like that. We'll lead the country in that. We'll lead the country in interceptions, fumble, recovered. I think we're 17th in the country, something like that, and getting takeaways. So, yes, that's exactly what we want to do, and it doesn't just happen. You have to work with it with a great passion. Obviously, our scheme is one that when you attack, it makes things happen, and we have good players. So I think a lot of the things you seen last year were just performance. Guys that are, we got good players. I think scheme-wise and technique-wise, I don't mean like the calls, I'm talking about fundamentally. Your flaws show up in the run game a lot more than they do rushing the passer. So that's where we've got to make the most improvement. But yeah, my deal, I want to be the number one scoring team in the country. I want to be the number one scoring defense in the country. I want to be the number one scoring special teams. That's it. That's all it's about. Because so many like for instance, we use like last year we say, we were second Stanford total defense. Yeah, that's total defense. Well, does that mean something? Yeah, that's a good thing to do. It's not scoring defense. Scoring defense is we got 39 slots to go. And that would be a pretty good, if you watched every game last year, that'd be a pretty good judge of kind of where we're at. Does that make sense? So our guys, that's the thing we talk to them the most about. And what are the things that impact scoring? Rush defense, negative yardage plays. What are we trying to do on offense? No penalties, no negative yardage plays. Take care of the ball, and we'll score every time we have the ball. That's it. So that's what it's very simple. And we hammer those things home. Does that make sense? But fundamentally, I think we're better now. We'll see.
Do you think you could use both punters Thursday? Just to see him in the game?
I think we could. Because every other day I change my mind. But I think I'm just going to go with Coach Laurie, whatever Coach Laurie wants to do, and then I'm going to blame him if it didn't work. That's what I'm going with.
Neither one still showing the consistency?
No, I think they've had a really good battle. It's like both of them will do really, really well, and then one day both of them will do really, really bad. And then, it's never been, it's not been as consistent as it needs to be. They're doing a great job getting the ball off. They're getting the ball off in 2 seconds or less, so that's good. But Vizar's been a little bit ahead right now, but I don't want to tell you that and then start somebody else. But right now, if we played today, Vizar would probably start punting. But Matt's very, very talented. He's just young and he's learning. And so, yeah, it'd be pretty good. We'll go right-footed, left-footed, right-footed. That's a pretty good game plan.
Do you think Nelson will start at safety or corner?
Lyu's going to start at free safety, and Robert and Boyd will start at that corner position.
Pretty happy with the return game, kick return, punt return?
Yeah, we haven't seen, they do it on air. It looks pretty good.
But at practice so far?
Yeah, obviously we got good quality people back there. I was a little bit disappointed yesterday that we dropped a punt in practice. We can't do that stuff. We can't lose possessions. So, that's really all I say to the offense, all I say to Coach Norvell, he has a list of 10 parameters. Sometimes you ought to ask him about those. You do these 10 things, I won't bother you. Do whatever you want to do. But you're going to do those 10 things. Number one on that list, you better take care of the ball. You don't take care of the ball, it's the number one way to get me down there on that end. Right? And that's the whole key to winning. It's taking care of the football. But we're going to run the football. We're going to be a run, play, action, pass team. We're not going to be a 4-wide, all that crap stuff. We're going to run the football, play, action, pass. So he has so that means if you look at our stats from last year, you look and see what percentage run were we. Close to 70%, 68%, something like that, right? So that's where it's going to be, and that's who we are. So I think that's the biggest thing. If you look at negative plays, we were 102nd or something last year, getting sacked, or 108th. We were like 99th in negative yardage plays. And we're 14th in the country in scoring. So if we can make marked improvement, if you all notice, we start off every practice with ball security and take care of the football. So that's going to be the thing. I want to go week 1, 100% ball security, get 5 takeaways, no critical errors, score every time we have the ball, and stop them every time they have it. They do that, I'm going to be satisfied. What do you think? All right, you good? Anybody else?
Good.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.